So it is Sunday the 27th of July 2025. We're looking at the waxing crescent moon setting almost due west, I'd say, at this point in time, but it's still somewhat above the horizon. Yeah, 9:18 is probably a little bit to the right north of due west, but for this time, that's more or less where it is in the sky. And there's nothing interesting in terms of buildings. In fact, pretty soon it's going to crash into the roof of a building across the street from me. I might have to find a different point of view. But yeah, we just thought we would do a little bit of video footage of the moon as it sets, but without any terribly interesting Montreal skyline stuff. I'm sort of regretting that now. I probably should have gone to the port area. I could have had this moon above the skyline, not this big. You know, in order to see the skyline, I'd have to have a much smaller moon. So yeah. Anyhow, 6400 ISO, f11 on the lens, f16 in real life with the 1.4 times teleconverter. Did I mention it? There's a 1.4 times teleconverter involved here. So at the long end of a Sigma 150 at a 600 millimeter zoom, so 600 millimeters. But we're using a 1.4 times teleconverter, which brings us up to officially 840 millimeters. But again, as I was saying earlier, maybe not in this clip, that these millimeters designations for focal lengths are approximate. It might really be 580 in the long end or something like that. Usually with telephoto, you get a little bit shorter than it claims, and usually with wide angle you get a little bit longer. 14 millimeter lens might actually be 50 millimeters. A 600 millimeter lens might be only 580 or something like that. So that's it. We will reassess the situation. I'm definitely going to have to moon because I definitely have to move. Did I a little bit of a slip there? I won't say Freudian. Depends upon what the meaning of the word moon is. But yeah, I think we're going to have to reposition ourselves if we want to keep seeing the moon.